Hi guys, I'm Rick. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making pressure cooker 3 cheese manicotti. Alright, I'm starting out here in a medium-sized bowl, and I'm going to add in a 15-ounce container of ricotta cheese. And this is whole milk cheese. It isn't light or nothing. Alright, get that little bit out of there. I have 1 cup of grated Parmesan cheese. I'm going to add that in there. I just grated this behind the scenes myself. Alright, add some mozzarella cheese. This is a 4-cup pack. I'm going to add half of this in 2 cups. Alright, that looks about right. Now I'm going to mix this all up well, get it good and blend it together. Okay, now that I have my cheese blended, I'm going to stir in a little bit of milk. I'm going to start with about 1/4 of a cup. This is going to thin out the cheese mixture, so I can put it in the manicotti shells. And I'm going to go ahead and add in another 1/4 of a cup. That'll make about roughly about 1/2 cup of milk. These aren't exact measurements, but they're pretty close. And I don't want this too runny because I don't want it to ooze out of the manicotti shells while it's cooking in the pressure cooker. Okay, that looks about good. This is about like a mashed potato consistency, maybe a hair runnier. You don't want it too runny. Okay. Alright, I have my manicotti shells here, and they're raw. They're not boiled or nothing. That's why I want them. And I have a 1-gallon plastic bag here. I'm going to go ahead and put this cheese mixture in here. And I don't know that I'm going to put all of it in at one shot. Maybe so. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and throw it all in there. It'll fit comfortably. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pipe this filling, this cheese filling, right into the manicotti. Close this up. I'm going to take a pair of scissors and snip the tip off this bag. You want to make it big enough that that'll come out of there easy. And make sure your plastic don't get in your food. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and fill these manicotti up. And it's the easiest way, so you're not dealing with a spoon or nothing like that. I might have made this hole a hair big. We'll see. Okay. I'm going to fill this side up. And if a little bit oozes around the edges, that's okay. And then I'm going to go around the other side and fill up the other side. Okay, and I see that oozing out the other side, so I know that that's full. Alright, I'm going to repeat this process till I have them all filled. Alright, I got all my manicotti filled, and as you can see, it got a little messy. I guess I would suggest make the hole in your plastic bag of hair smaller so you have better control of it. So I'm going to move these aside just for now. Okay, I went ahead and got another pressure cooker. This is a 6-quart one. And I know you're saying, oh geez, Rick, you need another pressure cooker like you need a hole in the head. So this makes my 3rd electric one, and I have 2 stovetops, so that's 5 of them I have now. Now, even though this is a non-stick pan in her pot, I'm going to spray a little bit of food release spray in here, cooking spray. Alright. I have a 24-ounce jar of meat-flavored spaghetti sauce or pasta sauce. I'm going to dump a little bit of that down in the bottom. And I have another jar in the cupboard. I just want to see if this will be enough to cover all my manicotti comfortably, or if not, I'll use the 2nd jar. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to layer my manicotti in here, and a single layer on the bottom of the pan. Okay, I'm going to get these a little closer so I can get more in there. And what that sauce on the bottom will do, that'll help keep that from sticking to the bottom of the pan. Right, I'm going to go ahead and put a little more sauce in here on top of these. And I probably am going to use both jars, just to be on the safe side. Okay, now I'm going to lay these the opposite way. Down in there. Alright. Put some more sauce in there. And in a pressure cooker, you can never have too much sauce because this here is going to soak into that pasta. It's going to infuse in there as it cooks. Alright, got sauce on my new pressure cooker. We can't have that. Let me whip that off of there. And the reason I got this one is because it has high and low pressure. And it has a slow cooker built into it. My other one doesn't, my other electric one. I'm going to go ahead and put in this here, the rest of this manicotti, and we'll just lay it across the top like this. Alright. Let me get that other jar of sauce out. I'm just going to dump some of this down in here. And you can use any brand of sauce you want. This here is from Aldi's. It was only 99 cents a jar, and it's really good sauce. Now I'm dumping about half that in. Now I'm going to go ahead and add some water in here. Okay, I'm adding in roughly half a jar of water, which is about 12 ounces. I'm going to dump that right down in on the bottom. And like I said, this here will soak in that manicotti. I think I'm just going to add about 6 ounces of that in. Alright. I'm going to seal my lid on this. Make sure my airtight valve is on. Okay, now I'm going to cook this on high pressure for 10 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and set my timer for 10 minutes. And then I'll press start. And when this is done pressure cooking, I'll be back. Alright, my 10 minutes are up, and I released my pressure manually. I'm going to open this up. And the rest of that mozzarella cheese that I had, I'm going to go ahead and add that in on top of this. This is the other 2 remaining cups of mozzarella cheese. Alright. Now I'm going to close my lid back up and just let this sit here on warm with the lid on. And I'm going to let this sit for a few minutes so that cheese melts. Alright, this sat for about 5 minutes. Let's go ahead and open this up. Okay, my cheese is melted, and I'm going to finish this off by topping it with some Italian seasoning. Alright, this is done. Let's get a plate and serve this up and see what we got. Okay, I want to give a shout out to one of my newer subscribers, Colby Fritz. Thanks for watching. And I would probably suggest the cheese filling in this, probably not thin it out so much because it got a little runny, but it's still going to be good all the same. Alright, there you have it. Pressure Cooker 3 Cheese Manicotti. Give this a try. I think you'll like it. And until next time, I'll see ya.